On the 450, I mean, did you expect to be that fast?
Yes and no. I felt really good in practice, and I know it's a bike that really suits me. I only had it about 5 days after Australia, so
Wow.
it was quite tight, but my weekends went better and better. I got more comfortable, and it was a good weekend.
And I have to ask you about the last moto. I mean, the speed of the top 10 was crazy, and you actually were holding Jet off for quite a bit.
Yep.
Good friends, and I mean, whenever he left Europe, you weren't nowhere near what you are now. It must feel good just even to battle.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, we're still friends, and we just joke around. So it's cool to battle with him. You know, the level he's on is crazy. So to even battle with him was unexpected. So it was cool.
And yeah, after Australia, was it 5 times you had on the bike, or
Yep.
5 days? Like
5 proper days.
5 days. That's not long, so you
Yeah,
must be pretty happy with your pace.
Yeah, we had 7 days in Belgium before we flew out here. So I rode 5, and then I did one enduro ride on Saturday, 1 day off, and it was quite a lot of riding. But I enjoyed it.
And you said it was Belgium mostly. I mean, Belgium tracks are nothing like that. What was it like riding the 450 around that track?
Yeah, it was good. I think one day we went to Lelystad as well, so quite some riding in Holland. So just around around the house a bit. Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. I spent quite some time with Team Holland, with the boys. So that was good. Just get on pace and then push them in.
And I think that's your first proper race on the 450. The last time you done the Nations, I think it was a 350.
Yeah.
Was there ever a decision to be made there between the 350 or 450, or now you're a little bit stronger, you always felt like 450?
I don't know, it felt a bit more, decision was really easy. The 350 never really came up.
Okay.
Also because last year I was meant to ride the 450 at Nations, then I broke my neck. So that decision was made. I really wanted to get on the 450 and see what I could do with it. So I think I did alright.
You done better than alright, let me tell you. Do you feel like it suits your style? You know, you're quite smooth, you're always on the peg, so I feel like the bigger bike will suit you.
It was a lot more easy for me to ride the bike, just second and third gear. I struggled a little bit in the first part of the quali race, just to be too low in gears, just first and second, and then halfway through I knew the bottom power is there. The bike is so strong, so I could shift up a bit more.
And to go back to China last year, obviously you had your big injury. I mean, how bad was that? I remember I think you saying at one stage you were maybe even going to quit. I mean, how close were you actually to quitting? And how tough was that injury to deal with?
Quite close, you know. Okay. One thing was like, surgery was done, like how am I going to recover? I heard so many bad things about headaches and feeling in the fingers not coming back properly. So and it wasn't coming back to me at one point. Feeling my fingers.
How long did that take to come back?
It took a few weeks.
Okay.
It was good for quite some weeks, and then I started my recovery. Then it started to go bad actually, and then we talked a bit, and it was normal at first, and then it slowly went away, but it took quite some months. So, but then that recovery process went a lot better than we expected it, and then I just started riding and doing what I loved and found that passion.
And I have to ask you about your off season. I think you were only really racing full proper tracks maybe 2 weeks before Argentina. Is that right?
What do you mean?
Like you were.
I only had proper 2 weeks in Red Sand, so I didn't have much prep. I just did a little turn track which I started on the week before, but we took it really, really slow. I remember because Kai was riding a lot there and testing, and I was just cycling and running and trying to get the neck strong and doing a lot of stuff there, which I really enjoyed because I was in an environment just focused on training and which I love. And then I finally could start riding, and I remember I think Kai hurt his foot then. And then I was there alone, and all of a sudden it went good and better and better and better, and then we were like, okay, let's go to Argentina, see how it goes. And we got a fourth, we just missed the podium.
Well, you've led me on to my next question nicely. I mean, Argentina, did you expect to be fourth after just 2 weeks? And like, do you think after everything that happened, that maybe took the pressure off? Whereas usually you guys work so hard for a pre-season and you're probably thinking about winning, that's all you guys think about. That maybe helped take the pressure off a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. I was just there, like, let's see how this goes and where we end up. if we get some points, perfectly fine. If we finish outside the top 10, yeah, whatever, we'll work towards it. And then it went so quickly. We went to Spain, we won the GP, France, we took the red plate, and yeah, something's the first time I had in my career. So in many ways it was nice, a nice season, but also a really tough season.
Yeah, I mean, how would you reflect on the season? I think you started really well. Wouldn't have expected to be that fast to start. Maybe a little dip in the middle, but I feel like you ended strong again. So overall, pretty positive.
Yeah, the beginning was great. You know, it was we really didn't expect that. The team and then we went to France, Germany. I struggled a lot, and I kind of found my flow again in England, and especially in Finland. Then I had the crash. Then I was out for 4 or 5 weeks. I rode one time before Sweden, and then I kind of got the mental hit of it. Sweden, Arnhem, I don't know what else was there. There were 3 races.
Yeah.
And then I slowly got through it again, and I don't think the results really showed how good my speed was, and I just kept on getting bad starts, and it just wasn't really working. But yeah, that's the way it goes.
And what's it been like working with the Nestan Husqvarna? Unbelievable team, but you've also working with Ruben, who's obviously in the family, and working with Rasmus. How's all that going?
Yeah, really good. They took me in with open arms, and have more a bit of a family feeling, and people I feel good with, and yeah, we want to reach the pinnacle.
And what's it like having Kai as a teammate too? You seem to ride a lot together, so that can only help probably both of you.
Yeah, Kai and I we are complete opposites, you know, in a lot of things, like riding style, how we live. But it's good to learn from him also, to relax a bit more, and yeah, it's been a fun year.
And how does it feel to sign a multi-year contract to stay with the team? It must feel
really,
good.
Yeah, really good. It's nice, and to end my MX2 career these next 2 years, it's a good feeling to stay with them.
And the season's not done yet. Hank Falkensward next week. You guys never get a break. Are you looking forward to that one?
I had my break a little bit.
Yeah,
in the season I had 4 weeks off, and normally the season, once Nations comes, it's like 4 off. I'm happy it's done, but now I have a bit of a feeling like I feel good. I'm not empty. I just want to keep going a bit. So I'm doing 2 more races. Valkenswaard is 1, and then 1 beach race. So I'm excited for that. And then after that, I don't really have a plan yet. And
next week, I think you're racing the 450 again against Kai and Jeffrey. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's a nice track and nice environment. It's not far from home, and it's cool to still do that race.
Well, Liam, thank you very much for your time and awesome weekend.
No problem.
I hope you get a nice break when you get one, and we'll see you next year.
Yep.